while since I've made a YouTube video, and I just wanted to get back into it and start on a very heartfelt talk. And so I know I'm doing my makeup right now and getting ready, which is not usually how things always appear. Usually it's the makeup is already done, the bed is already done, everything's clean, and that's not the case today. But I just wanted to show you just like, I guess, a little bit of me. Um, Not that this is a makeup tutorial at all, because um, I've learned some things here and there, but I'm not like perfect at doing makeup. That's, you know, I'm thankful for people that have helped me, and they're like, do this or try this product. That has been very helpful. So if you've been one of those people, thank you so much. I just keep doing whatever you tell me to do as far as makeup goes. But I wanted to talk about how we can face insecurities, and in my personal life, just what it's been um, doing a new challenge. So, as you know, I've done Heavenly Tail last year, where I left my job and to focus on making products and seeing how I can take on that challenge and really following God. So I'm not saying that that's something that you should do. As I always say, trust in God and His promises and what He is saying. And so it's one of the things that I was praying about and talking with my husband as well. And what our next steps were going to be. And we really felt from the Lord, okay, you're going to dedicate this time to studying more of the Word and putting stuff out there that I have had for quite a while. And I'm thankful for my husband that has pushed me and said, okay, you can do this. And getting over that fear of people reading what I write, and or what if I don't say something right, or what if I don't write something right, or what if I don't do something right. And those were just some of the insecurities, the hurdles that I had to go through. And so it hasn't been a year yet, but what I can say from this point is it has been a it has been a challenge, and it has been a big mental game. It has been a process of learning, trial and error. It hasn't been a perfect journey. And I know people ask me all the time, like, how is it going? How's this? And, I try to be truthful. This is a journey. It's a process. It's a faith journey, man. Like I'm trusting God in this. And, if I fail, that it's not the end of the world, that I'm still trusting God. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because I want to be transparent, and also, it could be something that you're going through, and, whatever challenge you're facing in life. And, I go through it. Man, I've had to tell myself and write in my journal, my devotional, shame is not my friend. Guilt is not my friend. Accusation is not my friend. And those are just affirmations that I've had to say to myself. Okay, be careful what thoughts you're allowing in your mind, that not all the thoughts that go through your head are from God, or as the word of God says, think on things that are lovely, things that are true, things that are pure, things that are holy. And so, you know, we really do have to take care of ourselves and what we're thinking. And so I can go into a very dark and ugly place where it just spirals down, and it starts with one thought like, well, what will people think? will what if people think that you're not qualified enough, you shouldn't be doing this, like this is crazy, no one's listening to you, no one cares, and it just, you know, is this ugly talk. And I always have to go back to God's word. And that's what helps me keep me grounded, to go to God and his word, and, to say to myself, okay, what is God saying? Because with all these thoughts, what is God saying to you? And, that's why I love writing down, okay, God is saying, what do you believe in? Are you going to believe in these thoughts that are lies? Are you going to believe in me and that I've called you and I've told you what to do? Where and really, I it boils down to, if you give in to your insecurities, and it's not that battling with something is bad, just because you're battling with doubts, just because you're battling with confusion, just because you're battling with insecurity, doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you, or that you've done something wrong. No, it's the battle, and it's up to you to keep fighting and to keep grounded and say, I choose to keep moving forward. And so that's been the journey every day, to wake up and say, okay, I'm going to meet the day and believe that God has called me, that I believe in his word and what he said to me. And yes, it looks crazy, especially, coming back from, feeling so proud of bringing an income, and, allowing God to come and comfort me and say, I will provide. That's been um, such a huge victory, to say, okay, God, you're our provider. I'm not. And you're going to make a way, and you are making a way. And so he has been showing up, and that's been the journey, that's been the journey of doing it with God, and that I'm not doing it by my own strength, but by his strength. And one of the things that has also helped me has been having people that have me accountable. So my husband, who constantly tells me, you know why you're doing this. And so maybe not many of you know that I love my church, and I love ministry, and I do it with not asking for anything in return. It's been something that I've been serving since I was in high school, and I haven't been. It's something that I've done, and I haven't been paid for it, and it's not something that I've also been asking people, like, okay, I should be paid for this, or because I do this, I should be doing that, like I should get this reward. No. Instead, I've challenged myself to, okay, I'm God, you're going to provide, and you're going to make a way for me to do what you've called me to do, and to be faithful to this, and to do something that I love. And when you love something, when the hours can go by and it's like the whole day could go by and it feels like nothing, because you love it so much, you're so passionate. And my prayers have been, God, I want to be useful, and I also want to be wise in what I'm doing. And so it's always been a challenge, having a full-time job and balancing what feels like a full-time ministry. And so this is what has really been our why. Okay, we have to trust in God that I'm going to let go of something and to focus on something that I really enjoy and love. And so, God, you're going to provide so that I can be a blessing to people, so I can be a blessing to my church, and, to honor that what it's given me. Like, it's been a place of belonging, a place of refuge. place where I've grown and I truly love. And so this is my why. And I'm so thankful for my husband who also believes and, hasn't been a person that has been an obstacle, but has prayed with me, has believed with me, and also to friends who have just even been a place where I can talk to, where I can be like, this is how I'm feeling, this is what I'm going through, this is the struggle. And they've covered me, they've prayed for me. And so even doing this video and talking about my insecurities, my fears, shout out, who you are, my friends who said, talk about it, just other people are going through the same thing. And it's so true. I think, the enemy, the best way that he tries to get you is to make you feel like you're alone in this, and you can't voice what you're going through because you'll be judged. You should have everything all together. And, that's not the case. And, I wanted to show you that I am fighting and I choose to believe God. And I know that I say through Heavenly Tale, like, you stand confidently in God's promises. And sometimes that is shaking while you're standing. Sometimes you are on your knees and you're like, I'm going to stand up. And even while you're kneeling before God, that is standing in itself, because you're posturing yourself in worship. You're posturing yourself in believing God. So I just wanted to share that with you, share my heart with you, where it's been. And I am choosing to believe that God is greater, and whatever insecurity you may be battling, maybe it's not like you're starting a new thing, maybe it's God is asking you to be faithful in your walk with him, and that you're 1 second away from doing something that is wrong, and that's the part where you have to stand confidently in God's promises. Or maybe it's in forgiving someone or allowing forgiveness to come to your life. Maybe it's allowing healing and restoration to come to your life. Maybe, God is asking you to do something radical, and that's where you have to trust God, whatever it may be, whether you're single, you're in a relationship, you're married, it's all the same. We're all, in this together. So, like I said, what has helped me a lot is just going deeper into God, and also having people around. And that's why community is so important, to know that you're not alone. And so, I want Heavenly Tale to be a space, a community where, not where we can be real, and nothing is perfect. We're all in this journey to move closer towards God. And so I really do challenge you this year to walk it out with God. And yeah, that's it. So I'm going to finish getting ready. Thank you so much for listening. And if you like this, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel. And I'm going to be doing more videos. And yeah, this is your reminder to stand confidently in God's promises. So let's finish this up.